What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be learning Swimming Pool by the Front Bottoms. It's a pretty straightforward tune. There's one little difficult part, but we'll get that covered in the lesson. Let's get right to it. Alright, so I played the beginning part in the beginning of this video, so we might as well just jump right into it. You're going to start on the 9th fret E string and the 11th fret A, and you're going to play this twice. So you're going to alternate between that power chord. You're going to hit the E string first, then A string, and you're going to do that twice. So sounds like this. And you can either hold the A string with your middle finger or pinky. I personally like the pinky, but it really doesn't matter. So again, then after that you take your index finger off, letting the E string just be open, and you do the same thing twice, still keeping that finger on the 11th fret A. Then you're going to go down to an A power chord, which is 5th fret E, 7th fret A, and you're going to do that twice as well. And then you're going to slide up 2 frets to a B, 7th fret E, and 9th fret A. Do that twice as well. So I'll play that all together slow. After that, you're going to go down to the 4th fret E and the 7th fret A, and play that 4 times instead of 2. And then you're going to slide your index finger up to the 5th fret E, 7th fret A, still on whatever finger you'd like, and play that 4 times as well. Then you're going to repeat the first 4 chords that you played. So again, slow. But then when you get to here, you're going to play it for 8 times instead of 4. So then same thing, sliding up a fret. And that is the first part of the verse. After that, they do a little transition kind of part. They just do the 4 chords that you start with. So slow, that would be. And then they do it one more time. So the only difference from the actual verse part that has is you don't do that part. But then after that little transition, you do the exact same phrase as the other verse. So you do first, you repeat, except doing 8 on this thing the next time. So that is the entire verse. After this comes the chorus. You're going to come down to the 2nd fret E, 4th fret A, and you're going to alternate, same picking of the power chords, and you're just going to do that 4 times. Then you're going to slide up 2 frets, 4th fret E, 6th fret A, then slide up 1 fret, 5th fret E, 7th fret A, and same thing, just twice for both of those. and then you're going to do 2 bars just chugging on the E. Open E, 2nd fret A. So. And you do that 4 times. So really slow. Here it is. Up to speed, that would be and some of you have actually asked about how I get that muffled sound. That is called palm muting. So when I'm picking here, my palm here, this side of my hand, is always resting against the strings. So instead of that, just gives it a little bit more of a muted sound, a little bit tighter. That is basically the entire chorus. Then after that, you go right back into the you do that same little transition thing that I talked about in between the verse, except you do this time before the verse. And then actually the guitar doesn't play at all in the 2nd verse for the first half, and then it comes in like in the 2nd half where that transition would come in. It comes in the 2nd part of it, so it just goes, it does like half the verse, skips the whole. If you were playing this by yourself and you wanted to sing, you could just completely repeat the first verse chords. But if you're trying to follow like the record or playing it with a band and stuff, they actually do cut out the guitar at that part. But then halfway through, it comes right back in after where that transition would be, right on the start of the 2nd half of the verse. So I'll just play it for you. I'm sorry if that's a little confusing. I'll play it really slow for you where it comes in. But it is just the 2nd phrase, the same, yeah, it's the phrase of the 2nd half of the verse. So here it is slow. So it does that, and then it obviously does the 8 times and that the next time, but I don't feel like playing that slow right now. It's a little bit repetitive. And then after that, you do the exact same chorus again 4 times, and then we're on to the bridge. So this is the part that has a little bit of a weird rhythm. I'll play it for you once before. So that part's a little weird, but if you get that rhythm, just that, it's a little weird, but if you just keep practicing that, you don't even need to play the notes, just hold your hand like this and just practice that rhythm. Obviously it is on the 2nd or the 8th string and the D string, but just practice that rhythm. You can even play along to the record, and that will get you used to that rhythm. But the notes for it are 7th fret A, 6th fret D, and you're going to play each part twice. So then you could either just drop it like this, or I like to bar it personally, but 6th fret A, 6th fret D. None of the other strings, just those 2. Same thing twice. Then you're going to do a power chord 4th fret A, 6th fret D, and then you're going to do another power chord, 2nd fret A, 4th fret D. And you're going to do that 4 times. I'll try it slow. Sorry, I did the wrong note. After you play that part of the riff 4 times, you're gonna do this. I'll play it first and then teach it. So the rhythm of that is so you're gonna play a power chord on the 2nd fret A, 4th fret D, and the rhythm again is. Then you're gonna move up 2 frets to the 4th fret A, 6th fret D. So, sorry, it's this. I'm not used to playing it slow, I apologize. So, here it is. The first 2 chords, the rhythm slow is. Then you're going to slide up again 2 frets to the 6th fret A, 8th fret D, same rhythm. Then you're going to slide up 1 fret to the 7th fret A, 9th fret D. And then you just start that same riff again 4 times, and then you do the same thing. So you do this riff 4 times, then you do that then you do it again 4 times, then you do the same thing, and then you go back to the chorus. So basically you go, but you're not going to alternate that. You're just going to chug along like you did in the E chord. So it sounds like this. And you're going to do that 4 times. And then after that, the last part is this. So that is the first part of the verse, 9th fret E string, 11th fret A, 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to take the index finger off, so 4 times both, and then you're going to go to the A power chord, 5th fret E, 7th fret A, and you just end on that. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm sorry, after you're doing this part for the second time, no, sorry, that's not the right rhythm. That part. The part like this, the little climb. Alright, Alright guys, that is all for this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something. Sorry again for getting a little confused towards the end. Not very familiar with this song. I just know that it's a popular front bottom song. But other than that, like I said, hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.